practice, our peace practice, our financial freedom affirmations, and our financial freedom visualization. I am live every day at 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 a.m. Eastern with the practice. And my name is May Doldalau. I live in Waikiki with my husband Jomel and our 12-year-old son Jordan. Back in 2011, I had over $40,000 of credit card debts, line of credit debts, but I paid it all off by April of 2016, quit my job December 23rd, 2016 was my last day. Started coaching clients to do what I did, which was not just pay off debt. Our net worth improved by about $500,000. We were making almost $500 a month in passive income, mostly from dividends. And then I started coaching clients in what I call Finance Freedom Mastermind programs. During that time, I started buying property. We bought our first condo in Waikiki in 2017. It was really tiny, little condo in Waikiki. 2018, we bought our second condo, which is an Airbnb business, which we still run today. 2019, we sold the first condo and bought this one, which was bigger. It's almost 1,000 square feet, 3-bedroom condo in Waikiki, where we live now, and my mom moved in last year. That's my story super quickly, but I'm going to show you how to find out more about me at yesfinanciallyfree.com. So if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, you're going to see I have so much great information there, okay? So yesfinanciallyfree.com, and then if you scroll down, you're going to see I have replays of all of my lives. That's right. I go live every morning. Every morning. And then I also have trainings every month. Last month, I did options trading, how to rent your stocks for income. That was free for my email list. How do you join the email list? On the right side of the blog, there's this form you can fill in that will get you on the email list. Another way is to go to the Contact Us page, and then there's another form. It goes to the same email list subscriber system. Name, email, hit the button, and you'll get a free ebook. No matter which form you fill out, you should get a free book, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. It's going to be sent to you instantly. So if you don't see it, check your spam folder. If you still don't see it, check your promotions tab on Gmail. And if you still don't see it, then try a different email address. Sometimes Yahoo emails don't work. Now, Yahoo emails do sometimes work, though. I had a recent subscriber use Yahoo, and it was fine. But it depends on your settings, okay? All right, so that is my blog. That is my introduction. Let's do some gratitude. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Here we go.
1 minute timer started.
Thank you for Alexa for doing timing from wherever I am. Thank you that I did my 20 push-ups and my 50 sit-ups. And thank you for so much stuff I've learned from gyms and trainers and how to keep physically fit. Thank you that I exercise every day. Thank you. Thank you that I am healthy. Thank you for my knees and my nose, toes, and every body part. Thank you for my skin and my hair. Thank you that I'm breathing this morning and my heart is beating. Thank you that I knew Fred's dad. And thank you that Jamel gets to go to his funeral next week. Thank you for the 4th of July, for a beautiful country that brings freedom and healing in form of doctors and all kinds of nurses and so many wonderful healing technologies. Thank you for that. Thank you for naturopathic healing and surgery and all the different medical advances. Thank you. Thank you that we live longer lives than we used to when we didn't have that medical technology. Alexa, stop. That was an interesting thank you time. I've never thanked medical technology before, but there's so much to be grateful for. Yes, I really love showers. It's like your own personal waterfall, you know? You can have hot showers, you can have cold showers, you can make it in between. It's like you master your shower experience. No wonder showers are like so essential for people. It's the most amazing thing, right? I mean, waterfalls are awesome. And then you have your own personalized, beautiful waterfall system in your house. It's like, life is so good, right? Life is so good. All right. Anyways, we're done with our gratitude practice, and now we're going to do our peace practice. The peace practice, the first step is to write down the sentence. Today is going to be my peaceful day. All right, write it down with a pen and paper. My son wrote this down yesterday when he woke up. Today is going to be my peaceful day. So write it down. You can write it on a Post-it note. I have a notebook. Wherever makes sense to you, use a pen, paper, or pencil. The monk Bhante Panakara, he says, use a pen, paper, or a pencil. Do it physically. Don't use it on a device, all right? If you haven't realized already, devices are very addictive and they can be very distracting. But anyway, write down the sentence. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Read it several times and say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And that's the first step. Pretty easy, right? Today is going to be my peaceful day. Second step in the peace practice is to do mindfulness meditation. So we're just going to focus on our breathing right here. When you breathe in, count 1, breathe out, count 1, breathe in, count 2, out, count 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, right? And then start over again from 1, go to 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10, then start over again from 1, go to 5, and do it all over again. If you lose track of your counting, start again from 1, go to 5. Don't get upset. It's all good. Just start over again. Don't make up stories. Just start over again. Yeah? And the next thing to do is, if there are distractions that pop up, thoughts and imaginings and visions and whatever pops up when you're doing this, say to the thought, come back to your breath. Same thing with feelings. Feeling like pain, numbness, itchiness. You say feeling, come back to your breath. Same with sounds. You hear sound, come back to your breath. Okay? All right? Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Okay, breathe in 3 deep breaths. Now focus on your breath. Alexa, stop. How'd you do? How was it? Fun? All right, so you can do that anytime. You can take a moment out of your day, any time of the day, to just refocus, center on inside yourself. Yeah? Because all of our sufferings, all of our unhappiness, all of that comes from inside our own mind. Yeah? So if you just take some time to focus on that practice, master your mind, and then you'll master your emotions, you'll master your life, you'll master all kinds of things in your life. So that is the peace practice. And it is very powerful stuff. The only reason I go live every day at the same time, which is quite a commitment, is because of the peace practice. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to do our financial freedom practice. Financial freedom practice is super fun. Go to yesfinanciallyfree.com again. So I'm going to show you some cool stuff on my blog that you might not know about. You should visit it as soon as you can. Yesfinanciallyfree.com, okay? And then you go to the menu, and there's these cool things like the About page, where I talk about my story and mission, and we're going to go to Map to Freedom. Map to Freedom is really cool, all right? So if you go down to map number 5, we're going to talk about map number 5. That's do it yourself on Yes Financially Free. What does that mean? Become financially free on your own by studying and doing the steps. And they're all in here. There's all these blogs, and they have so much great information. Okay, so much great information. One of them is 643 affirmations for financial freedom, wealth, abundance, and money and prosperity. And this is so important. It's so important to have a good mindset about money. Yeah? To feel good about it, right? Money is so important. And if you don't feel good about money, you're not going to want to make money. You're not going to want to keep money, right? But if you feel good about money and you enjoy money and you treasure and you take care of your money, then it will grow and you will become financially free, right? So that's why it's important to create a good mindset about money. Okay. Let's see. We're going to do some cool ones. Here we go. Just say after me, repeat after me. I am wealthy. I am wealthy How am I wealthy? How am I wealthy? You might be wealthy because you have a shower. They're so cool. I'm sorry, I just love showers. All right. I always have money. I always have money. How do I always have money? How do I always have money? I attract financial abundance. I attract financial abundance. Why do I attract financial abundance? Why do I attract financial abundance? My mind is finely tuned for attracting massive wealth. My mind is finely tuned for attracting massive wealth. I love that one. That one's fun. Hi, everyone. Hi, Simone. Hi, TikTok newbie. Hi, Christ. Hi, little guy. Hi, Jose. Hi, Steve Harper. Welcome to today's live. Now we're going to do our financial freedom visualization. What is that? You just imagine, we're going to play pretend that you are financially free right now. All right? No more financial problems. No problems at all. Okay? It's just smooth sailing. All right? You've got multiple streams of passive income. You got money coming in all over. Now your time is your time, right? What are you doing with it? How do you feel about it? All right? This is really important, okay? So important. So important, all right? Most of us, the reason we don't have our dream is because we don't even know what it is. Yeah? We don't understand what we really want. So this is important. Think about it, all right? And feel it. Here we go. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Okay, go ahead and begin. Imagine you are financially free. Alexa, stop. All right, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. All right, so now we're going to finish up with a little bit more about my awesome, cool blog called YesFinanciallyFree.com. Take a visit, check it out. It has so many great things on it. All right, YesFinanciallyFree.com. I'm going to show you some more stuff you can see there. So I showed you how to get free blogs. You can also just hit that search bar on the top. There's a search bar. You can put in things like passive income or net worth or motivation or whatever you want. But I'm going to show you the products page. The products page is services that I offer for a fee. Okay, so the other ones are all free. I showed you pretty much everything that's free. Well, there's one more thing that's free. If you want to set up a meeting with me, all you do is hit that sign there, want to talk to May, and you can set up a 15-minute free meeting on Zoom. And that's also absolutely free. So there's lots of free stuff. But these are all the different products I have, and they're so cool. But I'm going to talk about one called DIY Build and Balance Your Investment Portfolio. This is a great product, okay? So back before 2020, before the COVID crisis and everything kind of went nuts with the market, I was trying to figure out how to save money for my son Jordan's college education, right? Because I really hadn't made a special account, and I really wanted to start putting money away. So I finally figured out, okay, I'm going to use the All Seasons portfolio, which is from a book by Tony Robbins called Money Master the Game. So I learned about this portfolio, and it averaged, okay, there's only historical information, 9.72% net of fees from 1984 to 2012, right? It limited losses, which is one of the biggest things about it. In 2008, during the housing crisis, it was only down 3.93% when the S&P was down 37%. And so I decided to try it. Now, I do it by myself, so I don't pay an investment advisor. If you have an investment advisor, and the funny thing is, I tried to get an investment advisor to do it for me, okay? I actually asked a bunch of them, and they told me to do it myself because, okay, an investment advisor, a really good investment advisor, you're going to understand, They are not going to help you unless they can actually help you. All right. And I guess I was too smart or whatever. And they're like, you know what? You will do better than if I help you. And I was like, really? So the head of the Investment Advising Association in Hawaii told me that. All right. That's what he said to me. So you can determine if an advisor fee is worth it. Advisor might not even help you. And if you have less than 500,000, they probably won't. Okay. They might. It depends, but it depends how much they need your money, basically. Basically, all you do is you invest your money, you save, every month or every time you get paid, you put aside money and you put it in a portfolio. And a lot of people don't know how to do it. It's not really that hard. And you only have to balance it once a year to get these results from the all seasons in the past. All right. In the future, you don't know. And you can do any portfolio you want. All right. You could build a portfolio of stocks and bonds only or whatever. So the DIY Build and Balance portfolio is just a way to teach you how to do that. Okay. So when you click on that button, you go to this cool page called DIY Build and Balance Your Investment Portfolio. It talks about how to do what I'm going to show you how to do. All right. And then there's a video here if you want even more explanation. Okay. And if you're all set, you're like, yeah, I want to learn this really valuable skill in my life. Um, it only costs $197. And for a whole year, you get invites to my office hour. What is that? So I have an office hour where I send you an invitation and you get an invite. All right. You get an invite every Zoom meeting on Mondays, which is at 6 a.m. Hawaii time. And then you get an invite. And if you have any questions on building your own investment portfolio, you don't understand it, you just let me know. All right. So that is a very cool product. It's called DIY Build and Balance Your Investment Portfolio. And it's awesome. So check it out. All right. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed today's live. I'm live every day at the same time, 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Hawaii time, because I live in Hawaii, and 11 a.m. Eastern. Have a great day. Aloha. Take care. Okay? Bye. Bye. Thank you for subscribing.